All right, so now that the Super Bowl is over and the NFL season has come and gone, I think it's very important now, with the offseason being a couple of weeks away from really getting going and picking up steam, that we discuss what I believe the three main things the Philadelphia Eagles must do if they want to have a season like they had in the 24-25 season, where they went to the bowl and destroyed the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's get into it. So the number one thing on my list, priority one for the Philadelphia Eagles, is re-signing Jordan Davis. He was amazing last year. Jordan Davis had 4.5 sacks, 9 tackles for loss, and was just a huge, huge factor in the way this defense performed throughout the course of the season. And it's like as he's played more and he's lost that weight, he looks really good. Jordan Davis is really starting to come into form. And he was snubbed, man. I thought he had a better season than Jalen Carter. I'm not going to lie about that. I felt like Jordan Davis deserved that Pro Bowl selection over Jalen Carter did this year. And a lot of Eagles fans felt that way as well.
Right now, Jordan Davis' contract prediction is somewhere around like a 3-year, $45 million deal with half of it being guaranteed. I think that is probably the more realistic contract that he'd be getting. And if you look at some of the other contracts Howie has given players, it's always been like that 3-year extension type thing. He likes, I guess it's just like with the Eagles, they like doing those 3-year extensions. And by extending Jordan Davis, this also frees up cap space. If I am saying this correctly, it'd be about $9 million, $10 million that they free up in cap space to give us more money to do stuff in free agency.
The second thing you got to do, I think it's a slam dunk, shouldn't even really take a lot of thought. Bring back Dallas Goedert. He was amazing this year. Best year he had statistically since 2021, Jalen's first year as a full-time starter. Dallas Goedert had 60 receptions this year, the most he's ever had in his career. Just finished under 600 receiving yards at 591, and 11 receiving touchdowns, the most he's had in his career. So Dallas Goedert is coming off a career year, and his production on the field was amazing. I was really impressed with what they were doing with Dallas Goedert. And I know y'all don't like Kevin Patullo, but that's the one thing he did right. The way he used Dallas Goedert was special. And I think that's something Sean Mannion can look back at from this past season and try to add his own twist to that. Because Dallas Goedert showed that he's more than just a run-blocking tight end. So, yeah, you got to bring back Dallas Goedert. But I think you also need to look at drafting Dallas Goedert's replacement. If you look at the Eagles in their history with tight ends, they've always had that next guy, that replacement for the tight end they have currently. With Brent Selleck, the replacement was Zach Ertz. With Zach Ertz, the replacement was Dallas Goedert. Who is going to be Dallas Goedert's replacement? That's the big question. It hasn't been answered yet. I think we'll get more of an answer on that with this year's draft and maybe a potential trade for a guy like Kyle Pitts coming out of Atlanta. There's been rumors about him being an Eagle for the 26th season. One of the big name corners, a really good corner in the league right now that's been rumored or linked to Philly is that of Denzel Ward. With a $32.9 million cap hit at the age of 29, has never played a full season due to injuries. The Eagles are apparently in trade rumors to get a guy like him, to go after him, to really solve that cornerback 2 spot on the Eagles roster. Now, is Denzel Ward a really good player? Yes, but not for $32.9 million. That is a lot of money to just throw at that one position. When you have other things coming up, like we're going to have a point in time where we're going to be looking at trying to extend Quinyon, Cooper, Jahad Campbell. We need money for those guys down the line. We can't afford to throw $32 million at Denzel Ward. So some of the things I think the Eagles could do, you could always try to draft a guy, just like you did Eugene and Quinyon. Get somebody in the draft. If there's a good corner sitting there with that first round pick, I have no problems with them using that pick on a corner for that cornerback 2 spot. Or maybe even utilize the free agency just for this year. Go look at a guy like Greg Newsome, Tre'Davious White, Roger McCreary. He was another good corner. Trevon Diggs, I know that name. You guys probably think he's trash and he's washed, but
as a cornerback 2, that could be a good thing. It's a cornerback 2 is a lot less pressure than cornerback 1, where you're getting every elite receiver in the league thrown your way. Trevon Diggs might thrive in the cornerback 2 spot. Oh, with that being said, those are my 3 main things that the Philadelphia Eagles must do in order to have a season like we had prior to the last one where we ended it, hoisting the Lombardi Trophy, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. KWest64. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave a like, comment. I like talking to y'all in the comments. I like hearing what y'all got to say about this. After all, we love football. Let's have a conversation. And with that being said, man, I will catch y'all on the next one. Have a great day.